Welcome to the How to Quantum Leap and Get 10 Extra Results in Your Life and Business series that I decided to do literally 5 minutes ago. So if you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Tanya Jane. I'm a success energetics mentor and I've been quantum leaping all over the place for years. I went from struggling to pay my $800 rent to driving a brand new Mercedes in 8 weeks. I went from being a broke ass bitch to now running a multi-6-figure business that's cost $700K in 3.5 years. So I know a few things about jumping timelines. And what I want to do in this series is break down what a quantum leap is, how to do it, and why it works. There's going to be a lot to digest. Let's get into it. So here's the analogy I want to give you to break down the quantum leap. And I've given this analogy to my clients so many times and they fucking love it because it just makes it make sense. So here's what I want you to imagine. There is a skyscraper with hundreds of floors, okay? You currently in your life, you are living on floor 10. When you look around in your life right now, the amount of money you have in your bank account, the lifestyle you live, the car you drive, where you live, your business, how much money you make, everything you see in your current circumstances is the equivalent to you being on floor number 10, but you want to go to floor 100. So how do we get to floor 100? Well, you have two options. You can go in the elevator, press a button and be up there in seconds, or you can choose to take the stairs. Now, if you're getting what I'm putting down, the elevator is the quantum leap. The stairs is moving your body through time and space, working as hard as humanly possible to get to floor 100. You may get there, you may not, but if you do, I can guarantee you're going to be crawling, you're going to be sweating, you're going to be exhausted. But if you took the elevator, by the time you get to floor 100, you're going to be walking out bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so excited to be there and having so much energy and actually enjoying your life in the process. So how do we use the elevator? This is where my zone of genius comes in. This is success energetics. The elevator will not move unless you upgrade your thoughts, your beliefs, and your self-image. You have to upgrade your internal world. You have to upgrade the way that you are being in your life, the way that you feel about yourself, the way that you feel about success. You've got to be on the frequency of the version of you who is on floor 100. That is the secret key to actually getting into the elevator. So if you're wondering, why isn't everyone taking the elevator? Well, people don't want to do the inner work. People don't want to sit with their feelings. People don't want to look at their limiting beliefs. People don't want to look at their fears and doubts in the eye and do the fucking inner work. They actually think that taking the stairs is easier because they don't have to do that. Even if they get to floor 100, if their frequency has not upgraded, if the way that they think, feel, and see themselves has not upgraded, they're going to be back down to floor 10 like that. You want to actually 10x your life, business, and bank account and be the version of you who sustains it. The frequency, the inner work, it has to be dialed in. It has to be locked in. Otherwise, those floors are going to keep fluctuating. So this is part 1. Tomorrow for part 2, what we're going to talk about is how to actually upgrade your internal world for long-lasting change so you do not experience those floors fluctuating, aka inconsistent results, because that's annoying as fuck. So comment below if this analogy resonated with you. Save this video to come back to, and then I'll see you tomorrow because this conversation is just getting started.